Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. This is American Truck Simulator, and I'm Martin Wenzel, playing American Truck Simulator. Let's make sure I got what I want. There we go. We're in the simulator itself. I can't really hear anything, so I'm not sure. Hopefully there's sound. No, there isn't. What is going on? Yeah, where is the sound? Or is there just no, maybe there's just no sound yet. Whoa. Alright. Could just be that we...
Ready to roll.
Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, we're here at the pilot in Grand Junction. Grand Junction, Colorado. We'll pull up the map, open maps here today. We started yesterday over here in Lamar. We took 287 US 50 all the way over. I think we just kept going on 50 all the way over. Yeah, we didn't go up 25 or anything. Took 50 through here. Yeah, all the way through this area into Grand Junction. And now we're over here, and in real life, there's the pilot. Right where we are. Actually, pretty accurate. Had the spots, the way the whole place is set up. That's really cool. Got the crossovers. And then the Love's right over there. So very accurate truck stops. I don't know if that's SCS doing that, but they are doing really good actually with the way things look. So today we're going to be going, I think we're just going to be taking 70 over now into Utah. And my guess is that we're going to then jump up, take 15, go through Salt Lake City, 84, and up into Oregon. And then we are going to, I just had it. Yep, we're picking up I-15. We're going to pick that up and we're going to head to, well, somewhere in Oregon. I forget what it was off the top of my head. Let's jump back in and we can look. Yeah, we're going to, whoops. Oh, we're not gonna take 70 all the way over and then go up. We're gonna jump onto 6 and kind of cut over to 15. And gonna go up, and then once we get to the border of Oregon, we're gonna take 20 all the way across to Newport. All right. I just want to jump over here. And there it is, Newport. Not a big place, really. We're gonna be going right in there. It'll be pretty scenic. Going through a lot of hills and mountains there. That'll be pretty cool. That's what we're gonna do today, and at some point we might take a pit stop and swap out my paint here for my trailer and my truck. So I'm gonna quickly jump forward a little bit. Get to 3 o'clock. We can't start driving until till 4. Or that's technically when we can do our pre-trip actually. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Gonna go over here and show you my the logbook. And as you can see, these we don't need. We're here in Grand Junction, Colorado. We're going to be doing the pre-trip. We're going to start at 4 o'clock. Ignore the truck number. That's going to be for later. But we did about, I put in that we did 11 hours yesterday. So that's what's going on there. So we can do is we'll set time to 4. And we'll do a quick pre-trip here. Get the lights on. Those look good. Brakes look good. Yeah, this is an older trailer. I'm thinking this trailer is from 2008, older Millis trailer. And as we get going here, I'm gonna give you guys a treat that I'm gonna be putting up. I worked on all day today. Yep, we're gonna be taking a US 191 and US 6. It looks like to cut instead of taking 70 all the way over to 15. All right, so technically we should wait until I don't know why I have my throttle over there. I'm going for that. But we're gonna log it as until 4:15 for that pre-trip, but we're gonna start taking off right now. So release the brakes. Got the lights on. Let's go. I think, yep, we can exit over here. So I'm using an older Millis livery. That's the company I work for in real life. The livery that I have looks very similar to basically what my truck, my old truck used to look like. And as we'll see, I'm going to later show you the 2021 versions of our trucks. I have a 2020, so it doesn't look exactly like mine. And I'll kind of point out a little bit of the differences as we do that. So.
Turn left.
And same as the trailer, the trailer looks like, at least the number of it is a 2008 trailer. So long before I even started, but looks similar to all of our trailers that we still have out on the road, the 2012s through the 2019s. And then our 2021s, we skipped 2020. Our 2021s are running, what are they running? They're running they're Wabash trailers now, and they look a little bit different. Got the new logo and everything. So I figured out how I can do the logbook pretty seamlessly. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Still can't do any signs. Yep, we're gonna be taking I-70 over. Once we get into Utah, we're gonna about halfway between the Utah border and Interstate 15. We're going to jump up to US 191, US 6, and take that up to Salt Lake City area, just south of Salt Lake City. Jump onto 15 North. And then up at 86 or 84, whichever one it is, into Idaho. And then I know it's 84, up to the Oregon border. And from there, we'll take US 20 all the way across the ocean. There is a Kenworth right here where I could do the swap out that I'm planning on doing. And trying to decide if I want to do that or if I want to finish this load, but I don't want to wait. I want to show you. So it'll be a little immersion breaking because you really wouldn't swap out your truck and your trailer in the middle of a load. What would be really realistic is us getting out to Newport and then switching out the trailers like it's a drop and hook and pick up a new trailer, but I just want to show you what I did today and a couple new skins that you guys can use if you want. I'll be putting them up on Steam I just want to, I have to do a little bit of work with the description and everything, but otherwise they're pretty much basically done. They look as good as they're gonna get. There's, oh, when I get to them, I'll show you. These lights are taking forever. We've already been out here on our clock for 15 minutes and gone nowhere. I'm getting really, these lights. We're gonna go here. Feels like it cut out there on the engine. Some really yellow lights there. Now it looks like this highway entrance on the other side has some roundabouts, but we're not gonna get up to those. Looks like another pilot over there. That's the Flying J. They just look like real truck stops now. That's something I always was a problem with the earlier versions of ATS. Especially you just have those truck stops that would be right on the freeway. More like a rest area, but there'd be fuel islands. Which isn't, you know, if you're on a turnpike, like an Ohio turnpike or Indiana, you know, on Interstate 80 and 90. Hopefully we get the bypass. I don't want to have to stop. I just don't feel like we've gone anywhere yet. And it's already been 45 minutes. Pull in for inspection now. This is gonna really kill us because look at this clock just flying by as we come in here.
I'll find a new route.
Alright, there you do a vehicle gross weight. Now in real life you're going to be getting your axles weighed, but since there isn't really much simulation of axle weights, you know, my trailer has the tandem rear tires there slid all the way forward. You would never drive them with them all the way back. At least on this kind of trailer. I do appreciate there that that truck didn't just slam on its brakes and stop. Now, it would have been nice if they would have moved over, but they did stay in the lane and do what some guys do. They don't move over. Alright, so I want to say we started at 127,600 miles. I'm going to go with that. So we've gone 33 miles and it's taken us an hour. Not making good time at all. Nice move by that pickup truck, moving over into the right lane where there was a pulled over truck and a cop. beautiful sunrise behind us as I drive off the road. Definitely not as easy to kind of get some views in Truck Simulator as it is in Flight Simulator when you've got the autopilot going. I feel like the stability or the sensitivity is just a little too high. Too much shaking. Just this little bit of movement moves the truck too much. See that? That's way too much. Okay, this motorcycle's gonna ignore the blinker. We're actually getting some good speed there. Alright, so we're gonna be getting off at this exit, I believe. 6 and is that 191? Hey, Unloaders Gamer. Yeah, well, I started... Oh, the 6 p.m. live stream. Yeah, when I went, that was, well, it was supposed to be a Flight Simulator live stream, and then I realized it was streaming to the American Truck Simulator one, so I can't stop the stream, started it over with the Microsoft one, and then the flight froze, and we got about 30-40 minutes in the stream. The whole Microsoft Flight Simulator crashed, and so I just basically shut that. What is going on here? Shut that down and stepped away for a while. Had dinner. I just sat in the backyard, so you didn't miss anything really, except for some flubs. And we're gonna try that flight to Ethiopia tomorrow. And started this stream, what, about 15 minutes after 9, so I was a little late getting going, but hopefully we can make some decent time here. We've gone about 120 miles. It's taken us about 2 hours 45 minutes, so we're not making the best time on our mileage. You can really see how my horsepower kind of sucks. I might be kicking myself for turning down the horsepower in this truck to simulate what I have in real life, because it's kind of frustrating in real life too. Now we're gonna be going 40 the whole way. We still should be able to make our appointment because, I mean, it's gonna be close. Well, no, we'll be fine because we want to add about 10, maybe 11 hours to that ETA. The ETA is 12, probably gonna be 1 o'clock by the time all is said and done today. But you got to think you got to do that 10-hour break at least, plus a half hour for other things. So I believe we're around price. I think we covered this road a few episodes back. are we doing? Did he have a... See, I go outside the vehicle to, this is why you don't go outside your vehicle while you're driving in real life. Yeah, as soon as I do that, that's where there's an exit, and that's where everyone decides to slow down to a crawl on the main road instead of getting into the ramp and then slowing down. If you're going so fast that you can't get into most of these ramps, now there are some where you get the 25 mile per hour and it's one of the curly cues, but most ramps you can get in them and then decelerate. That's what that ramp is for. I love the Utah State highway signs of the beehive. Oh, there we got a Chevron. Is that got some truck parking? Looks like it does. I haven't seen, I don't think I've seen any TA so far. I've seen pilots flying J's and Loves so far in with that truck stop mod and changing obviously to the real names of the truck stops. I haven't seen any TAs or Petros yet amongst the big boys. That ambulance gonna run into me. Was that back there where it was just do you mean two lane where it's like it was right there, or do you mean it's 2 lanes going each direction? Because yeah, it seems a little strange to me that we're going through a city there with on-ramps and off-ramps and it's just a 2 lane with the double yellow line. When we get to... How do you download the Project Mid-Atlantic add-on for Seed Coast to Coast? To be honest, I don't... you're gonna have to let me look at that. I think... Did you click on the link? If you're on the link, it should take you to the forum page, and then you just gotta find the download link, and I think it takes you... Oh, I'm trying to think if that was a weird one where it took you... If it took you to like Mega or like Google Drive or something, I can't remember. In any case, I couldn't... Coast to Coast isn't even working for me, so I didn't... And I believe Mid-Atlantic and the rest of them need Coast to Coast. They build off of that. So if Coast to Coast isn't working for me for some reason, so I'm unable to check those out right now. So hopefully that gets cleared up. Because Mid-Atlantic, again, it's these specific areas are getting covered. Mid-Atlantic sounds like he's really putting some real good effort in. And I'm curious to see what it looks like because I drive over there occasionally. Anything that's east of the Mississippi is going to be... I'm going to be able to tell if it feels right. Give me a second here. We're going to jump to the map. I need to jump over here. This way. Yeah, so you can see my map. I've only got the DLC. I don't have anything outside of that, unfortunately. While we're in here, let's kind of just figure out where we should take our half-hour break. And likely where I'm going to do it, probably right here. Yeah, 3 hours, 39 minutes. So I'm gonna, right before we get onto 84, or that is on 84, but right before we hook up with that interchange, we'll go to that rest area for the half-hour break.
Let's do this.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't tell you how you would install it or where you download it from. Yeah, here we have another Chevron truck stop with some truck parking. It'd be nice to see like a TA or a Petro though. Yeah, I had them all in my order, coast to coast, the Mid-Atlantic, Montana, Midwest expansion, all of those, and I had them in the suggested load order, and that didn't work. So I said, okay, let's just get coast to coast, and coast to coast. No luck with that, and so I don't know what's causing the problem. At some point, you know, once they upgrade to 1.41 for the game, coast to coast will need to be updated, and I'm sure all of them will need to do some little work. Well, actually, I was able to get coast to coast to load it. I was able to get into the game, but all the connections to the DLC or to the base SCS states were broken. And I'm not sure why, because the coast to coast version I got requires all the DLC, including Colorado. Yeah, US 30 runs concurrent on 84. Yeah, we're gonna stop right where I was gonna say. You know, 84 and 86 combined, but 86 just ends right there. That's where 86 starts or ends, depending which direction you're going. And 84, we're just gonna stay on 84. 86 will come and join us and end. As we go through the Salt Lake City region. Got 245 miles today. We've been driving for just about 5 hours and 45 minutes. So yeah, we still lost a lot of time getting going, and sometimes that will happen. Well, let me get to the break area and I'll jump out and we can pull it up and see what it looks like. See if I can't find it. I know I found it because I did download it, but I can't think. Yeah, with those ones on the forums, but the SCS forum is the best place to get those map mods because that's where they're going to be updated. That's where they post them. If you find them on like atsmods.lt or any of the other ATS mod websites, those are sometimes those are posted by the creator themselves, but oftentimes I've seen some of them have not been posted by the actual creator, and they could be out of date or wrong. Single point you've been in. There's a single point. Those are the ones with where they just have the one traffic light, right? For the exit and off ramps. That's single point. Then you have the diverging ones, which is where the lanes switch sides. I believe is what you are referring to. Yep, they're popping up everywhere, and I know in Utah they have quite a few actually. trying to figure out different ways. I think they have one where it's... I think one where you actually... And I don't think this has anything to do with the freeway, but it's just a big intersection where there's a left turn lane, and you actually, way before the intersection, the left turn lane ends up on the far left of the road, and then you have the right lane, or the lanes driving the opposite direction, and then the straight. And so when you get to the stoplights, that left lane's already over there, and they're just doing a little turn, and they can do that at the same time while the traffic, both left turn lanes can go while those traffic is. It's a really weird intersection how that works. And it's hard to explain. I did a terrible job. I would suggest, I wish I had it off the top of my head, but there's a really good YouTube channel, that's where I saw it, where he does a lot of those road things, and, you know, why do we have this kind of interchange? Why are they building a freeway here? Why are they doing it like this? Why isn't there, you know, why is the Phoenix freeway system the way it is? Or why, you know, he hasn't done one on Milwaukee, but he seems to be more out west. I'm not sure where he's based out of, but he's done most of his videos pertain to like Phoenix and Utah, and Arizona, Utah area, California. Yeah, we have a lot of roundabout in Wisconsin. We have a lot of the roundabout when you come off the freeway, the on-ramp, and instead of having the stoplight, you just have a roundabout. And you'll have a roundabout, and then the next road over will have a roundabout for that intersection. You're just roundabouts. And in the semi-truck, you gotta... I don't find them too difficult. Most of them are built correctly. We gotta pull into the way station. Oh, whoa. Okay, I thought that was an exit because that Jeep was going in there. And so we could have stopped here to rest, but we'll go up to... Whoa. Okay, nothing changed with our weight, of course. But now Utah wants to inspect us. Yeah, they're getting pretty popular here in Wisconsin. Lots of roundabouts. There's one, as I'm driving down to Trenton, our Trenton terminal in Trenton, Ohio. If I come in from from Milwaukee, from my direction, I take 70 over and then get off at 35, go through Eaton. We come in on US 127. And it's actually fine going to our terminal, but if I'm going directly to the Miller, the Molson Coors brewery there, which is on the others, which is very close to our terminal, that's why our terminal's there. But I think Ohio 73, and they're building a roundabout, and the roundabout is too small. They built it too small for some reason. And it's really annoying that they did that, because there's a lot of truck traffic that goes through there, because that's the direct route to get to that brewery from that direction. Alright, so we're going to be getting off, I think, we should be getting off here at exit 379. So the continuous flow, I think, is where they have the... Or continuous flow, would that be a roundabout, or is that the... Yeah, I don't know all my different, the names, the official names for those kind of intersections. So which one's which that you're talking about. Here we have a BP with a truck stop and some repair. There's a repair shop over there, looks like. Frame rate's really diving over here. It's called merging over. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get parked just about noon. And under the old rules, 8 hours on duty, you had to take half-hour break. Now it's 8 hours of driving. And we're almost 8 hours driving, and ugh. Yeah, even if we do another, we're gonna have to get another, we're gonna have to drive all 11 a day. It's just the way this load goes. Yeah, this game really doesn't allow you to do a very good 70. You kind of have to burn out your clock, but you're never going home in this game. You're never stopping for bathroom breaks, and you don't really compound the fatigue that would require you to take that break. So I believe this is the rest area we're going to. Just as we come into Idaho, probably the Idaho Welcome Center. Continuous flow has a stoplight. So is that the one that we had back in Grand Junction where the lanes cross over so that instead of being on the right side, you end up being on the left side and then come back over so that the left turns are easier or whatever it is. I think that's what a continuous flow is. Oh, come on. Is there any... This is what a rest area... Well, it's the time of day where you're gonna have a lot of people. This is what a rest area looks like. Oh, come on. It's so hard to judge the actual distance between the trucks when you're in the simulator. I've never done that in real life. Let's see, we're pulled up a little too far. Make it too hard for the Volvo next to us. White Volvo Mafia. Alright, so I'm gonna log this as 12 o'clock starting, just because we had such bad... The way the clock works in here, you can't really do a legit, perfect, logbook. You gotta kind of fudge it a little bit. So we're gonna jump over here. Let's pull up the logbook. So what we're gonna do is I just pull over here. I use the little pen tool in this. I'm using Adobe Illustrator. I'm not showing you all the other stuff on the screen. I just want to show you the logbook. And we're going to noon. And I'm doing all my times. I don't know if I have been doing this consistently. I kind of bounce back and forth, but we're gonna do our times are gonna be based on mountain time, which we still are. So we have to remember that when we're out in Oregon and it's Pacific time that we have to take an hour off. So if it's 6 o'clock there, it's really 5 o'clock on our log. Because you go by where you're based out of. Now technically with my Mills truck, I should be going by Central Time. We do everything Central Time because we are out of Wisconsin, or the headquarters. So we're noon driving. And then we're gonna do off duty and we're gonna just do a half-hour break. And then we'll come back down here. This is just the old paper log way. Nowadays we don't have to do this. We all have the electronic logs. And you just do this with your pen and everything also. Oop. And where are we? Yeah, so this is what I do when I'm doing when I do the videos. You don't get to see all of this, obviously, the work that goes into making something. What I usually do is I'll hop open to Google and I'll try to find that rest area. Because if you're doing your paper logs, you'd be saying where you've pulled off, and if you pulled off in a rest area, you have to kind of put the closest city or where it is, township, mile marker if you have nothing else. Not finding any rest area though, for some reason. There it is. Doesn't show up as clearly like on Google Maps. Juniper rest area, that's what I'm gonna say we are. Holbrook, Idaho. Not to be confused with Holbrook. Holbrook, Idaho. 30-minute break. Not to be confused with Holbrook, California, which is actually in the simulator, of course. Throw that right there. And keeping track of what we have for drive time, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a quarter hours of driving. I like to just keep a running total. And like miles, jump back over here. Miles have done 380. 380 miles so far. So 380 miles in 7 hours, 25 minutes. Let's figure out what we're averaging right now. If that's 380. Not 720, but it's 7.75 actually. Yeah, about if we're doing less than 50, averaging less than 50 miles an hour. So not the best time. All right, and I'm just gonna hit save over there. You guys can see that, right? There we go. All right, so let's jump back into the game. And when we get to the end, let me get to the end of the stream, or the end of this day here, and then I'll jump over and we'll try to find where that link for the mid-Atlantic thing is. The mid-Atlantic project. Joystick's right in my way on my screen, so I can't see anything. Well, actually, since I'm... Yeah, we'll do that at the end, because we're almost... That way we don't have a big interruption in the middle. But I will try to find that. Let's see, okay. Alright, so it's about 12:30, so we're gonna get going. We can drive another 3 hours. We're gonna need to do it. And we actually stopped early, so we stopped at the Juniper rest area. I wanted to stop at that one. That's okay. It ends up working out just fine. We would have had to stop within 15 minutes anyway. So, how far is this? 2, 3. We'll probably stop at... Yeah, we'll probably have to stop at this rest area. And then that will make us... That will give us 10 hours to drive tomorrow to our final. So, we're pretty much just burning the whole clock. Go here, I'm interested to see what this truck stop is.
Drive safe.
So here we go. Let's get on the road. And we're gonna have to be parked. We have 3 1/4, so we can drive until 3:45, and I'm just riding the curb. This is a really tight rest area. Really full. So this truck stop, there's this guy. Yeah, see, you'll have people do this too, where they'll park like that. It's some guy. Now, at this time of day, there shouldn't be anyone parked in that situation, but early in the morning, 3, 4, 5, if you start really early in the morning, oh, those, you'll have people parked everywhere, and you'll have a truck that just looks like it's parked in the middle of nowhere, where it doesn't make any sense to park, because when he did park, there were all the trucks parked in the spots, and now he's blocking 5 spots. You can't get in there during the day. because he came late and needed a place to park. Alright, so we're going to park at, let's say, about 4 o'clock Mountain Time. Yeah, I think I was really stupid to downgrade this truck, because I downgraded it, but I don't get the money back when you do that if you downgrade your stuff in ATS. So you just kind of make it, it takes off that cost, so if you add anything, it'll take that cost up, but you don't get any money back, really. Even though I did get some money back when I did some other things. I got like 300 back, but I didn't get 20,000 back or whatever for the engine. I could use that. Yeah, like I said, like SCS is doing a really good job now with the getting these intersections in. Most of the time, getting the right amount of lanes on the roads. Really interested to see what they do with California. Like, what are they going to do with Los Angeles? Are they going to actually put in enough lanes, like in real life? Do we got another inspection station coming up? Yep. Thank you. Finally get a bypass. Oh, okay, so this is actually, well, I did know that it was a weigh station. I did have the scales. I usually try to do my half-hour breaks at a rest area, because I have sandwiches, soup. I have all kinds of food in my truck, and then I always park at night. I try to park at night at a truck stop. Then in the morning, I can go right away in, take a shower, get ready for the day. Now, a lot of guys, or some guys, do it the opposite. They always take their half-hour break at a truck stop, which can be irritating sometimes, because if you're wanting to park and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and that's just when your day is ending, and here's where I want to park, but then it's all blocked up with guys doing their half-hour breaks. But a lot of people do their half-hour breaks during the day, and they take their shower then, and they just, when they get up, they just can, when their 10-hour break's over, they just wake up and go. But I'll just get up half an hour earlier than my 10-hour, if I have to get going right away with that 10-hour clock or whatever it is. I think that said this is the Snake River. Korean Memorial Highway, I think that's what it was. Now, if you have a truck that can go 70 miles per hour, you should be able to get 700 miles in an 11-hour driving day. I still haven't done that. I almost did that in my trainer's truck on my second day out ever driving. I got 699.4 or something. It was something very close. But I think here we're gonna get just barely 500. And I've had days like that where I've had almost 11 hours driving and I've only gotten just barely 550 or something, just because traffic or the driving was on U.S. highways, state highways, back roads. Indiana, where the state's always under construction, 100, 200 miles of one lane closed on the interstate, but no work being done except for 10 feet on either end. My plan was kind of to do a 2-day do both days here and finish this, but I'm starting to, it's already 10 o'clock, and like I said, I just can't stay up late. It just doesn't work for me anymore. And I wanted to show you guys that, but it might work out that we'll finish this job and then we'll swing over and swap out the paints, and you'll see it. Yep, US 93. I think I want to say I did. I know I've driven up US 93 into Twin Falls and everything. I'm trying to think what episode that was, but we did do that. I keep looking at my dashboard to see what speed the guy is going in front of me, because we have the radar that tells you the speed in front of you, so you can kind of, you know, and it tells you your following distance and everything. Oh no, that's not good. I like how that truck is still rolling, but clearly the motorcycle and him had a little bit of an issue. They got these signs, but some of these signs I can't even read as we're going past, which... Yeah, I'm starting to feel the need that I need to upgrade my computer. It's getting to that point. This computer is almost 5 years old. I think yeah, this summer it's 5 years old. And the processor is just not what I need to be able to stream and even make videos. It's, you know, I didn't design it to do that. I designed it to be able to just game, and an i5 processor is good enough for that. But you know, obviously nowadays it's a little bit on the low side for that even. But if you want to do anything video streaming, you know, i7 even 5 years ago was the way to go, and I didn't. So I might start looking at getting start working on a new computer. Obviously, you got the graphics card crisis, so kind of stuck with the 1070 I have, unless I can go out and maybe find another option for that. Hey, we actually made decent time. We're here at 3. I thought it was going to be closer to... We were gonna really get right up to it, but this is where we're gonna stop. We have 10 hours to drive tomorrow to get to final. And it looks like we're parking at a pilot again, so that works great for me. Where's our truck entrance? Got trucks parked everywhere. I mean, they're already parking out on the road, so I think I can turn in over here. There we go. There's a sign that says trucks. Just gonna do a little pull through here, and this is actually a perfect parking spot, because both these guys, you got a tanker on one side and a flatbed on the other. You're not gonna have that reefer unit running all night. All right, so there we are. That's where we're gonna end it. Let me take a... I kind of wanted to get a screenshot somewhere else, but it's hard to get a screenshot while you're rolling. Oh, well, I'll take that screenshot later. We're gonna go right here. Did we set the parking? Yes. All right, so we did 546 miles. And I'm gonna call it at 3:15, just because of the way the clock works again. So let's get that logbook up. And we're gonna go to 315. And then we're just gonna go right into the sleeper berth. And so we add that up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, and 45 for there. And then we had another 1, 2, so that's gonna be 9, and then another 45, so 10.5 hours driving. And if we add this all up, so 13 plus 11 is 24 hours. And then we just go like this. And we're stopping. Whoop, not what I wanted. Duplicate that. Let's see, where are we stopping today? Oh, the fan is blowing right into my contacts. Pilot Travel Center. We'll search and see where it is. It looks like, did we go through Twin Falls? I think we did. Where am I? Yeah, so that's on US 20. And again, because Truck Simulator is so, it's actually very accurate now. This shit, yep, that's US 20, and there's the pilot. Oh, you guys can't see that. Let me jump back over here for you guys, and so that's where we are. We're at 20. There's the Pilot Travel Center, and look at that. We're parked basically right there. Truck's facing the opposite direction. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy to me. So this is 20. Mountain Home, Idaho. Bring this to me. Mountain Home, Idaho. And off duty. What'd I say we had for 546? Not terrible, but not great. Now I don't know all that right now. Next for tomorrow I'll have this set, and then we do hours worked today, and we did 10 hours 70 or 10 hours 45 minutes hours worked today. So there's our logbook. Just ignore these numbers down here that aren't accurate. And jump back over here. Where am I headed to? Yeah, where am I headed to? Let's I think I said at the beginning, but we're headed all the way over to Newport. So we still have, it's saying I still have 12:51, but that other one said, when I'm in the truck, it said 10 hours something. So hopefully it's 10 hours. Otherwise we won't be able to get there tomorrow, which is what we need to do. I very much doubt we're going to be able to do it following the logbook because US 20 is going to slow us down. But yeah, so far doing all right with that. Okay, so ATS unloaders wanted me to help him find the, what was it? The whatchamacallit, the Mid-Atlantic. So let's pull that up. We're gonna go SCS. Oh, here, I'll just go right to the coast-to-coast map first. And go back to maps. Off. All right, where are we? We're looking for Project Mid-Atlantic right there. Just James. Okay, so yeah, maybe I need to post. I think it's it's actually I think it's he needs to edit it and put it on the front. Because if you just say I think it's right here. I believe this is the only one. This is the one that's out. So it's going to be on page 3. So ATS Unloaders Gamer, it's on page 3 of there. I will actually, there we go. I will update. Right now I'm going to update that link in the description. I don't think there's any. Oh, wait, never mind. It might actually be this one. Actually, on page 4, it's going to be this one, the Google Drive. Yeah, so Google Drive, and then so this is your SCS file. You're seeing it all, and so what you want to do is click over here. This the download, and that will take you to your download screen like that. Because this is everything that's contained within your SCS file usually. You could either open it. You don't need to do open with. You need to do download. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Project Mid-Atlantic, yeah, so it's on page 4. It is this Google Drive one, the one that is compatible with Coast to Coast. Now, I'm wondering if I even downloaded that one, because I don't remember it looking like this. I might have downloaded the wrong one myself. Again, not that it really mattered, because Coast to Coast was all disconnected. Yeah, so usually I put the link in in the description. I put it to the project page for these maps, and then it's gonna kind of be up to you to go through and make sure you're getting the right version, because they update sometimes so often. Well, okay, thanks for coming along for the ride today. Again, it seems to blow past, and I can't really even look around and take it in. So maybe hopefully next one we can kind of stop, and maybe I'll take a photo or something and get out of the truck and kind of look around at the scenery. But until then, we'll do one tomorrow. I think we'll get another one in here tomorrow. We'll get over there to Newport, Oregon, and I'll be able to show you the work I was doing, the skin I was making. So please like the video, comment below what you'd like to see, where you'd like to see us go, where like I said, right now my coast to coast and stuff isn't working, so we can't go to Texas or South Carolina. And subscribe and hit the notification bell. And until then, keep the rubber on the road and happy trucking. You're very much welcome.